Hello and welcome to my guide to achieve gold in the Honda Racing eMS online time trial using the Honda RA272 1965 Formula 1 car. So to achieve gold you'll need to get a time of less than 2 minutes 30.766 for the current gold time. I've done a 2 minute 28.982, which is currently good enough for 245th in the top 1.78%. So I use manual gears and no assists apart from ABS on weak. I'll show you how I did it. Just get it to chase cam. Here we go. So I'll start the lap. So I just get into this sort of last corner, try and just shift into second, start to pick up the throttle to help it round the corner and start to open the steering as you exit the corner into third. Try and really redline the gears in this car. Fifth, and I hit the brakes just as I get to this 100-meter marker board on the left hand side, and down through the gears, down into gear 1, off the brakes, turn it in, pick up gear 2, on the throttle nice and early, start to open the steering. Into third, into fourth, into fifth, really redline the gears but don't hit the limiter. Okay, coming up to the Eau Rouge corner, nice early lift as you turn in over this red and yellow curb on the left. Take the track limits to the extreme and then just start to pick up the throttle just a tiny bit. Look at the throttle bar on the right. At the moment I'm a quarter throttle, just so you don't lose too much speed as you go up the incline. But as you start to get to the apex curb on the right hand side of the red and yellow curb, start to go full throttle. And then open the steering for a straight line over the top, over the Radalon complex. Really redline fifth, take up to 148 miles an hour before going into sixth. Ease it to the left hand side and hit the brakes just beyond halfway point between the 150 and the 100-meter marker boards there. Down into gear 2, turn it in, off the brakes, pick up the throttle into third and use the throttle to stay around the corner. Brief lift as you turn in, back on the throttle, and this next corner, as I hit the brakes, so I'm going to actually point the car towards the apex. It's like a really late braking technique. Seems to work on this corner and get it down into gear 1. I did have a little bit of a swapper going on, but it didn't seem to harm the time too much. Into second, into third, pick up the throttle, bring it to the right hand side, brief bit of brake, turn it in, pick up the throttle, and full beans on the exit, into fourth, into fifth, and coming up to the Pujon corner, I'm going to hit the brakes just as I get to this 50-meter marker board on the right hand side. I'm going to try and keep the position on the car just on the starting to go onto the red and yellow curb. Hit the brakes hard, turn it down into third gear, off the brakes, let it turn. When you get to that curb, pick up the throttle, and a really red line fourth, into fifth, and get a good exit. Okay, I'm going to hit the brakes for this next chicane about halfway between the 100 and the 50-meter marker board, so around about here. Down into seconds, just help it turn in, back up into third, pick up the throttle, brief lift, and pick up the throttle again, and bring it to the left, down into seconds, up into third and full beans on the exit. Brief lift here, get onto that curb, but try not to get a skid on like I did. Into fourth, into fifth. Didn't seem to harm the time too much, that tiny little drift. Bit of rotation helped it around the corner, but it does scrub speed. Really redline the gears into sixth. Now let's fast left here, really take the track limits to extreme. As you can see, the tyres are just starting to go onto that white line at the edge of the track, and I'm just going to brake very, very gently. So watch the brake bar. I'm probably going to brake about halfway into the brake bar, just briefly, and down into fifth gear. And pick up the throttle again. That'll steady the car through the exit. And leave it in fifth. No point shifting up to sixth. Hit the rev limiter, but down into fourth, into third, into seconds, into first. Get it turned in. Pick up the throttle into seconds, and pick up the throttle. And get a good exit there. Opening the steering on the exit. Stay right for the shortest line to the finish line. So there you go, so 2 minutes 28.982. I hope you find that helps you to get gold on this one yourself. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for an online time trial soon. Thank you very much.